peace, justice, and reconciliation. And we perfect hope by investing in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. We can nurture hope by protecting our environment, alleviating the effects of climate change, and preserving our rich national resources. In conclusion, let us embrace one another as a nation united by hope, laboring collectively in hope, and working together towards hope. Let us build a Kenya of opportunity for everyone, a land of prosperity where everyone can live and thrive in dignity, and where our hopes and dreams meet fulfillment through work and faith. You all know what our national anthem says. And because we are going through a budget process, and because we have stabilized our economy, we're going to now focus on how to create jobs, making sure that the road network that has been beaten by the floods, many roads that had stalled, that we're going to put more resources in making sure that we repair and we rebuild and we complete the roads that are awaiting. I was very surprised and pleasantly surprised, let me put it, when I called heads of parastatals, chairmen and CEOs, and I explained to them the situation where we are. And I told them, look, each and every one of you need to go back and reduce your budgets, especially the budgets of recurrent expenditure, by 30%. I was pleasantly surprised that each and every parastatal was willing to contribute to making sure that we live within our means. And each one of them went back and they have submitted their reports, and they have actually reduced their recurrent budgets by 30%. And that is even the reason why even my office and that of my deputy and that of my prime cabinet secretary, we have said we're going to start with ourselves. We must lead from the front, tighten up our belts, invest in the places that will make sure that we create broader prosperity. Invest in making sure our dairy is working, our flowers are working, our coffee and tea are working. The places that create opportunity for the majority of Kenyans are working. And I promise you that as a steward that I have the privilege to be, we will act responsibly and we will manage the affairs of the country with integrity and with selflessness, so that we can build a nation of hope, that people know that their government cares. Let me say this, or let me disclose. You know, when I saw the debate in Kenya as to how I traveled to the US, you know, and there was, you know, all manner of figures, you know, this plane is this big and it is like this, Google here, Google there. This one must have costed 200 million because the president needed to arrive in style in the US, holding Rachel's hand. You know, I I am a very responsible steward. Believe you me. There is no way I can spend 200 million. There is no way. In fact, let me disclose here that it costed the Republic of Kenya less than 10 million. Because, let me tell you, I am not a madman. When I was told the cheapest plane was 70 million, I told my office, go book Kenya Airways. Yeah. So when some friends of mine heard that I was going to travel Kenya Airways, and we have built a big reputation as a country. We have built friends. Some friends told me, how much do you want to pay? I said, I'm not ready to pay more than 20 million. They said, bring 10 million, we will give you the plane. Look at me, Kenyans. Look at me again. I must lead from the front. As I tell others, to tighten up their belt, mine must be where to begin. So relax, you know, and the debate must end, because I am that responsible. And it is going to be that way. We're going to make sure that we tighten up our belts, we live within our means. In fact, my plan is that in 3 years, we must have a balanced budget. We cannot continue to have a budget that has a deficit, that before you begin, you have to borrow. I have told every person, including the leadership of Treasury, Professor Ndungu, Kipto, and all the others, that that's where we're going. And I'm very proud of the support I get from my economic team, led by Professor Ndi and all the other people there. They're doing a good job. Now, in conclusion, I said, in our national anthem, we pray that we shall flourish